So it's finally happening. We just got a call. Well, we got it 2 hours ago, I guess.
Hey, I'm Jordan, I'm John's brother, and I just kind of bolted over here because I got a call this morning saying John got a kidney.
So it's Wednesday, October 20th. It is 9:50 a.m. I got my call for my kidney this morning at about 7:45. Whew. So a lot has transpired since then. We are packing and getting everything ready to hit the road. We're gonna try to hit the road in the next half an hour. Our kids are at school. We're gonna go pull them out, kind of talk to them a little bit, give them about what's going on, what the next few weeks is gonna look like for them, give them hugs and kisses, and then hit the road to Arizona. So I got the call at around 7:50-ish this morning. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit different than I anticipated feeling. I got a lot of nerves. I didn't anticipate that. Typically, ice in the veins, nothing's phasing me. But I got some nerves. I'm a little kind of shaky, a little overwhelmed. But overall, feeling confident that everything's gonna go how it needs to go, you know? So a little bit about that phone call. So I got a call and they said, hey, we have a donor kidney ready for you. Every kidney gets a rating from between 1 and 100 as far as the compatibility with me. And so the lower the number, the better. And this kidney is a 7. 7 out of 100, which is really good. You gotta think about it in golf terms. Small numbers are good. So it's very compatible. It's very good. They couldn't share with me much about the donor, but they could give me an age range for the donor. The donor was between the ages of 18 and 22. Yeah, I don't know. That's sitting heavy on me. So if you guys could be praying for that family right now who just lost someone they love, that would mean the world to me. I can't imagine what they're going through right now. I have a 21-year-old daughter, so I don't know how they're going to be navigating that. So if we can just keep them in prayer that, you know, the Lord can comfort them, and hopefully they know Him. And if they don't, they can come to know Him through this, through this struggle that they're in the midst of. Yeah. So the rest of the day is going to look like we're going to hit the road. We got about a 5-hour drive to Arizona. To Phoenix, Arizona, the Mayo Clinic. Shout out to the Mayo Clinic. And from there we will check in, and the goal is to be in surgery sometime after 4 p.m. today, which is Wednesday, October 20th. Yeah, I'll go ahead and kind of keep you guys updated and keep everything as updated as I can. And I'll have Nicole kind of keep you updated too. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm not feeling awesome.
I was on my way taking the kids to school. We try to walk to school. John calls me just before I dropped them off and said, hey, I got a call. Gave me some of the specs on the kidney and it sounded good. So I said, all right, I'm gonna say goodbye to the kids and I'll call you right back. I told the kids real quick, Daddy got a call. Before we know anything, we don't know anything yet, I guess. We hadn't decided anything yet. But I told them real quick and then sent them off to school. And then John and I discussed it. He took it we're accepted the kidney, I guess is the words. So now we're packing. We didn't have anything packed. I had started packing, and then it feels like 2 months went by. How much time has gone by? 2 months maybe-ish, around there. So I unpacked basically everything because I was using it. But now we've gotten most everything packed. We are preparing to leave probably in the next half hour. John's mom and dad came over here, David, and they are getting ready to take Oliver for us. John's brother came, and he'll probably take our dog, and then Kayla's here to say goodbye. Kind of intense morning. I don't know. People just showed up to help, which is awesome. We're leaving the kids here for recovery time. I think 5 to 8 weeks is the idea of how long we will be gone. So getting the kids set up with loved ones, and taking care of, little things, the dog, the bills, all that kind of stuff, life that will happen while we are not here. A little frustrating, or not frustrating, I wouldn't say frustrating, nerve-wracking, that's what it is. I'm nervous excited, if you can't tell, that's why I'm rambling. But John's nervous. I can feel that nervous energy, just a big surgery is coming up. I'm nervous for that as well, but trying to stay focused on getting things rolling. I think the nervous part will hit me in the car when there's nothing to do but sit there and drive. So family came and they're helping us get ready. We will be leaving our kids with family and loved ones, and a big prayer request for that, for the kids to be great with the people that are watching them. The last thing I want is people to be burdened by us, and that's hard when you have a huge medical situation happening, is to be asking for help. I'm never good at asking for help, and I'm never good at receiving help. So this is like a big stretching point in our life. I think John's similar. He's not good at receiving things as well, and so receiving a gift of life from someone is huge for him. So prayers for, I guess, humbleness, right? That we're not being humble when we're not accepting gifts. That's terrible to say. That kind of humbleness. Another huge prayer, the kidney we're getting is from an 18 to 22-year-old, right? Which is the age of our oldest, Kayla. And that's just, such a key part of life. It's so young. So for their family, for that loved one, I just pray for that family to help cope. We lost another one of my grandparents this week, so I understand loss, and I understand the hardness of not being able to talk to that loved one. So praying for that.
I just keep getting that scripture, for such a time as this. Any of you don't know your purpose in life, this is it. This is mine. Mine is to be ready for my kids whenever they need me, no matter what. And I'm so grateful to the Lord. I almost got hit by a car yesterday, and it really shook me up on my bicycle. And David said, "You've got bigger things to do. God isn't ready yet." And then Jonathan gets the call today. And for such a time as this, this is one of my purposes here. To help my son and his family. And to glorify God in it. It's a happy, sad thing because somebody had to die. But we know God knows. And prayerfully this person's with the Lord now. Because maybe he had, or she had, for such a time as this too, moment. So praying for the family right now who's grieving as we grieve with them and scared to death about the future. But knowing that God wouldn't take us here unless we could finish the race. So we don't weaken. We finish the race. Right? You always finish the race. Even if you crawl to the finish line. And so probably by the end of the week, I'll feel like I'm crawling to the finish line. Because we do have SeaWorld coming into this too, which I didn't plan on. Having all the rest. So it's all good because God is good and He knows.
Hey, I'm Jordan, I'm John's brother, and I just kind of bolted over here because I got a call this morning saying John got a kidney. And I own a couple laundromats, and I was heading out to the laundromat, and on the way out I was like, you know what, it kind of brought up a lot of kind of older memories when our dad died, and I got a call, and I was at the laundromat, and you know, thought everything was okay when I got that call, and went and finished up my stuff at the laundromat, and then by the time I got to the hospital to go visit my dad, he was gone. And I was driving to the laundromat, and I was like, you know what, that is not, you know, I'm just not going to let the moment pass without heading over here. So I just flipped the car around and headed over here, if nothing else, just to give John a hug before a big day, man. It's something we've been waiting for, I mean, really since he was like 2 or 3. And it feels a little surreal that it's happening right now. But, you know, just having seen John over the last, you know, few months especially, I mean for a long time, but for the last few months especially, you know, losing energy and being fatigued and foggy, you know, foggy brained and all that, and just kind of seeing that deterioration happen. Looking forward to this. Obviously there's nerves all around, and you know, everybody's concerned. Obviously it's a pretty big deal to get a new kidney, but yeah, well, looking forward to having John back, healthier than ever, and you know, he is the champion triathlete of the family, and I'm looking to dethrone him without this whole "I'm the champion with no kidneys" excuses. So now I'll have a kidney, and when I defeat him, finally, it will be glorious. So looking forward to that, John. And you're my prayers, buddy. Love you.
John called me because I was at my friend's house sleeping. And it was kind of crazy. Like, well, he texted me first, and I was a little scared. I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? But then I called him. He told me the news. It was very exciting. A lot of different emotions. Scared, excited for sure, anxious. I was like shaking. I was like, oh my gosh. But it's exciting. The day's finally here. Hopefully, and that everything goes smoothly. But yeah, they're about to leave in like probably 30 minutes, which is kind of crazy. And they're gonna be gone for a minimum of 4 weeks. I'm gonna be all by myself. All by myself. But yes, so I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm just hopeful that everything will go smoothly, go quickly, quick recovery. He swears he's gonna be running. We'll see about that. Prayer requests for me and the family would be just praying for peace, praying for like just calm, to be just calm and content, and just like this is all in God's timing, in God's plan, and just allowing him to work without me feeling like an anxious mess, because that's not fun. Praying for the family of the donor, because that is a very sad loss and unfortunate that that had to happen for us to get this kidney, but knowing that, like, I mean, obviously we're very grateful, but we're also, it's a very bittersweet thing. So praying for the family that they feel peace, or that he knew God, or she, whoever it was, knew God. And the family is just, like, you know, feeling as good as they can at this time, because it's very sad. Yes, good luck. Love you.
But hey, I'm grateful that there's this opportunity for me. But again, my heart is just for the donor's family. That's where kind of my heart and my head are right now. So please keep them in prayer, and I'll keep you guys posted. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.
Go visit laundromatresource.com for finding financial freedom through laundromat ownership. Do it!
Perfect.